courteous to others and silence your cell phones now.
Ready for this?
I'm back in the beat.
So look, I go do my research. Apparently, a whole bunch of brothers been missing in this suburb. But it's cool. Bro, how you not scared of this, man?
A bomb is a terrible thing to waste.
A horror movie made by black people
by a comedian.
That's horror in itself.
Get the fuck out of here.
Welcome back to the movie experience, guys. It is me, your host, Mr. A&E, and the anime hero. Swag on Sales by time you join us for another movie experience. And you know what? I swear, 2017, if there's any shining light of 2017, it's the movie so far. Yep. Lego Batman has been great. John Wick 2 has been great. And now we're going out to see the new suspense thriller horror comedy spoof
that everyone's talking about.
Get Out. Directed by this guy, Jordan Peele of Key & Peele. So first of all, let's just go over the quick premise. Of course, it's every African American's kind of phobia when they have been dating a white woman, or hell, dating a white male. You know, it's about time to meet the parents and they're the only black one in there. So, in this movie, we want to give you the good, we want to give you the bad, and we're going to give you the experience. And trust me, it was one. So for start off, the good. Well, right now, the good I have to say is that this movie is very well done, very well put together.
Absolutely.
It's not necessarily a horror movie, but it's more of a suspense thriller that will keep you on the edge of your seat all time.
I like the main character a lot, which is played by Daniel I'm not even going to pronounce his last name.
Who's going to be in Black Panther, but his name he's played by Chris.
He's going to be in Black Panther.
He's going to be in Black Panther. Sure,
I said that.
Yes, he is going. Yeah, so yes, he is playing Chris, who is dating his girlfriend Rose, who is played by
Allison Williams.
So these two, and they have actually good chemistry on camera, which makes it feel like they are like a loving.
I personally didn't like their chemistry.
You like the chemistry?
I'll put in the bad category.
Okay, well we'll get there in a minute. I'm just, but they are the couple, and it's about time for Chris to meet Rose's parents. Yeah. And when he gets to the house, it's obviously a creepy, very aura about him, and all the other actors, all the other cast, such as Chris's best friend. What was his name in the movie?
I forget his best name, but he was like. Now, what I really liked about this movie, they didn't do that dumb horror movie thing.
Not at all.
His best friend was like, get out of there. And what I loved about this main character that I don't see in horror movies, which, I mean, I watch very rarely, but he was very observant with everything around
This
him.
is what something was
extremely
He
observant. Was
who we were in the audience at every other horror movie.
Yeah, he was looking around, he was like, that's not. He was adding things together. He was adapting to it, which I loved.
And so was Chris at the time, because when he goes there, it's like you feel something's wrong, but it's not obvious that something's wrong. He's like, these people are too nice, or these people are too subtle. And I'm like, even the black people that were there, we see in the previews, are very, very weird. Everybody is weird, and Jordan Peele has a good time just keeping you on the edge of your seat with simple, just simple storytelling. And you have to pay attention to the whole movie, because each piece of the movie connects. With it. It's like watching fucking Saw almost. It's like each of the movie does connect.
The whole movie was just a fun type of feel to it. It's like I really had fun just like sitting there.
And Swag don't like going to horror or suspense movies.
I know.
But we took him out to see this, and he enjoyed it.
I was like,
enjoyed it as well. But with every good movie, there is a little bit of the bad. So we're going to get to the bad. Alright, so the bad to me, that at certain times during the movie, the pacing can be a little slow.
I personally thought the pacing was great.
But I said, for me watching a horror movie, what I did like, they didn't rely on a lot of jump scares. There are jump scares in there. They didn't rely on a lot of them. Sometimes there are pacings where it's just like, nothing's really happening. We're just planting so many seeds, and then it's like, oh, okay, I see why I'm enjoying it. But it does have a tendency to move. So it's not that big of a flaw. But I'm saying, if you're looking for like how intense action for it to get, it doesn't really get there to the third act.
Right.
So
definitely agree.
Yeah, so definitely get the third act. So it kind of similar.
If you're really looking at this movie for the horror aspect, you're not going to get that until the third act.
Yes.
just like you said. But my bad, as I mentioned before, the chemistry between the two, I really didn't feel like they were a couple.
Okay.
I just couldn't really connect with
So
them
they
being a couple.
They weren't Peter Parker and Emma Stone from the
No,
Spider-Man.
they were. I can't even think. They seemed like two friends, like more of acquaintance. Like, hey, that's my coworker. That's what they felt like to me. It didn't feel like a couple until that. It was just one scene they really had the heart to heart where it was like, okay, now I'm getting that feel.
There really was not that much bad in the movie, like I said.
It was very solid.
Honest. But you know what? Now we got that out the way. Let's get to the experience. Okay, so look, let's just put this out here. You got a black guy going with a white girlfriend to go to see her white family. This is going to attract black people, okay? So obviously we are in the movie theater, predominantly African American audience, and people who are of color, or fuck that. People who out there know that too, white folks as well, and any other race of that matter, know that when black folks get in horror movies, they talk. They just sit there and say, "Don't over there, no, bitch, he right behind you, you stupid." No, look, that shit. There wasn't that much of it because everybody was on the edge of the seat.
We was all engaged
in the movie.
Like,
It's like people could have walked by. I'm sitting there like, what was that? What was that noise? like you really felt as though that you were kind of a part of it. Because I always said, for me, judging horror or suspense movies, if it invades my personal space, or if it does something that reminds me of what I do in my everyday life, that makes it even more scarier than a bunch of just ghosts and goblins and demons and exorcisms and stuff like that we don't see every day.
Yeah. Now, my experience with the movie, I'm a creative writer, so I look at aspects that directors and writers put into a movie and try to judge it critically. What I really liked about this movie is that they don't make the audience feel stupid.
No.
They just give them subtle pieces and just like, we're not going to track too much on that, but we're just going to throw that out there, and then like it really made you think while you're in the movie theater, like maybe this might happen. Like me and Lady's schedule were just sitting next to each other. I was like, I think this is going to happen. I think like it didn't make us feel stupid at all, and that was very rewarding to me.
This is what humans would do.
Yeah.
Not just black, not just white, not Native American, Hispanic, doesn't matter. This is what humans would do in these kind of situations.
Yeah, like you said in the car coming back, this was a really real.
Real. A real suspense, but it wasn't no stupid, like, you got the car running, but let's just go hide up in the egg. Like, nobody does that. Yeah. Okay? Nobody goes back into the house after they leave the house. You know what I'm saying? There's stuff like that. So this is a movie that makes it very real, that if people actually look at the details, that this is what real people with real emotions would do. Mm-hmm. But the final grade sway, what would you grade Get Out that wasn't even supposed to be a movie that we were supposed to even see this year?
Yeah, I give it an A.
So I am definitely giving it an A-, and I recommend. I missed Raw tonight, so my Raw review is going to be late because I had to go out and see Get Out, and this movie is everything that it says it's going to be. It deserves all the praise that it's getting. I recommend that you guys, no pun intended, get out and see Get Out. Okay,
it was good. It was good.
Post your comments down below how you guys enjoy Get Out. There's not too many spoilers here. Don't want to spoil anything for you. But however, if we do a podcast about it, we may talk about it and get some spoilers out there, because there is a lot of spoilers. It's like even if you get into it just a little bit, it's kind of like, damn, I'm giving something away. Yeah. So you can post down the comments down below, hit that like button if you guys like our review, and hit that subscribe button for more movie experience reviews and retro movie experience reviews. Once again, it's NC, the place to be, chilling with your homie Mr. A&D and the anime hero Swag on Zero, and see you at the movies.